Hello and welcome to the Asoriba tutorial. Today we'll be looking at how to configure the USSD settings for the USSD app. To view the USSD settings, head over to Settings and then App Settings. Then switch to the USSD tab. This displays our USSD menu preferences, and we can edit this in and push the changes or save the changes in real time on the USSD app. Let's go through from the top. The first part has to do with profile updates. So we have this checkbox here that requires first users to complete profiles before performing further activities. Once this box is checked, it means users would have to complete their member profiles before they see the main menu. If you would like users to see the main USSD menu before they complete their profile, then you can uncheck this button. However, this means that they would have to provide their profile when they decide to perform an activity. Like if they decide to give or they decide to check in, the USSD code would require them to register before they can proceed. So I'll take it so that my users can register before they continue. Next, you can decide on which member types you want to make available on the USSD. You can select members, first timers, new souls or new converts, and maybe youth. This means that when members are registering on the code, they would see these 5 member types that they can choose from. Alternatively, you can just pick one member type and then that option would be skipped. That question will be skipped when members are registering. This means that all members that register using the code would be put in this member type. You can also add additional fields to the registration on the app. The default fields in the registration are first name, last name, residential location. First name, last name, residential location, as well as your title, which helps us determine your gender. It also takes your phone number by default. As the administrator or pastor of your church, you can collect further details, and this includes the email, the ID, and the date of birth. You can select some or just one of these options in addition to the default options. Once a member registers on the USSD code, you can ask the system to approve them by default or to keep them pending in a request, a joint church request for your approval. Once you approve them, then members that registered using the code become your church members. So I'll take this to allow the system to approve new profile entries by default. This is usually advised when you are doing a fresh data collection, after which you should turn this off so that you'll be able to monitor anyone that dials your code afresh.